Hello and welcome to Solace and Nemo. I am Noah, and first off, I am going to apologise that this one has come out late and it is going to be a short one. I have not had much time to study a topic this week due to it already being exam time. So today we'll be talking about three different Japanese legends. The very first one is called AKA Mento, and I apologize if I am saying any of these wrong, but AKA Mento means red cloak. So this one is a bit of an odd one because it is Japanese legend based around bathrooms. So AKA Mento really enjoys school toilets. It appears in a specific stall in the school. It's usually the oldest stall in the oldest bathroom in the school. Usually in older schools. So, just if everything's old about the stall, including the bathroom in the school, then it should appear. If you're in Japan, it's all well. It's not oldest stall. My bad. Oldest bathroom, but the fourth stall in the oldest bathroom. Um, when the person goes to the toilet in the stall and they reach for some toilet paper and find like this if they're in the fourth stall and they find that there's no toilet paper, um, then the person who is in the toilet will hear a voice say, do you want red paper or blue paper?" If the person replies with red paper, then they are sliced at, and they're sliced in a way that will cause blood to spray all over the victim, in a way that makes it sort of look like they're wearing a red cloak. That's the name, Akamonto, which means, aka Monto, which means red cloak. Either aka Monto or Akamonto. I am probably pronouncing it wrong either way. But if you choose blue paper, all the blood is sucked from the victim, and they will fall dead on the floor, looking like all their skin is blue because all the blood is out of their body. Blue paper, blue skin, red paper, red coat. So the brief research I did didn't show any way of surviving this. It's you die one way or you die the other. The next one, and I am 90% sure I'm going to pronounce this wrong. I apologize. Kashiseki Ono, also known as the Slit-Mouth Woman. So she was once a very vain, beautiful woman who was married to a samurai. But she was cheating on him, and when the samurai found out, he cut her face and managed to cut it in a way that it sliced it ear to ear, sort of right across. Well, across her mouth as well, so sort of like how like the Joker's smile, sort of thing, except guess not as funny as he was. Heath Ledger's Joker, that is. The good one. So before she died, the samurai husband said to his wife, "Who will think you are beautiful now?" So the legend says that now she appears to people who are alone at night, and she'll be wearing a surgical mask over her mouth, which is, from the research I found, it says that that's normal in Japan. And she'll ask the traveller if they think she is pretty. If the person answers no, then she will cut their face so it is identical to hers, so a whole cheek-to-cheek thing. Usually this is done with a pair of scissors. If the person answers yes, then she will remove the mask and ask the person, "How about now?" If they answer no, then they're killed the same way as earlier, having their mouth slit with a pair of scissors. If they answer yes again, should follow the traveller home and then kill them once they're home. Um, so there is a way to survive this one, and the way to survive it is to, when she first asks the question, do you think I'm pretty? You answer yes, and then when she takes the surgical mask off and when she says how about now, you reply with either average or so. This will make her stop and sort of put some thought into what you just said, which all it does is give you enough time to run away from her. And then she can't find you, and you escape and live. Now, the very last one is Teka Teka, or just Tek Tek. And there is a plane flying past now. So, Teka Teka, she was a girl that had fallen underneath a train that it cut her in half. But even though, it cut her in half, it still apparently took her a long time to die. So now it is said that she roams around the streets of Japan as a spirit, cut in half, that just drags its top half around, or her top half around. She runs on her elbows, which apparently makes the teka teka sound, like a train, I guess. I can't picture running on your elbows making a teka teka sound, but apparently it does. So she drags the top half of her body around, looking for a victim, pretty much. So she appears as a beautiful woman that will be smiling at you. And when she catches up to you by running on her elbows, which I don't think that's very efficient. One of the stories, legend stories that it explains, is that they're pretty much frozen with terror as she runs at them, which gives her enough time to slice them with a scythe. She'll cut them in half. The same way, so you become like her, and it says that you become one of hers. I guess you join her? I don't know. I couldn't find much on this. I also didn't have much time, but I did try and look for more on this. But she usually goes after children playing at dusk. Now, if somebody's running at you on their elbows, I'm pretty sure you have sufficient enough time to escape. Now, don't. Yeah. So, this, as I said before, this is going to be a short one because I didn't have much time to do research. That being said, I will try and post something else up later this week. I'll try, whether I have time. I've said that a lot and haven't done it, but I've had to spend all my semi-spare time just researching for this. But I might do sort of an outtakes from all of the sort of the gaps from this. So yeah, these are the 3 Japanese legends I can find, aka Manto or Akamanto. Kashiseki Onna, the mouth woman, and Teka Teka, or Tek Tek. I am very sorry if I pronounce any of them wrong. I'm 90% sure I said the second one wrong, or pronounced the second one wrong. I apologize for that. If you want to look more into these, with all of our videos, everything that we've found the information on, the links to all those sites are in the description. I write down pretty much, I have a book now to write it in. I have for the last 3. Yeah, I pretty much just write down the major points from it, or the interesting points. Well, both the major and interesting points, but there's with all three of these, there's like a little story that goes along with like somebody who got involved with them and died in all of them. Spoiler alert. But yeah, if you want to read them, then go ahead. Just click on the links. Yeah, so that will be the end of this one. I apologize that it's going up late. Bye.